Hope everyone had a blessed week. Thank you for joining me for today on this week's episode of Niner Faithful Radio as we break down the 4-0 San Francisco 49ers versus the 2-3 Cleveland Browns. So, for those of you who watch Niner Faithful Radio know, as I said, turned out like I thought it would. Turned out just exactly like last time. Oh, what an amazing game. I apologize. My voice still isn't all the way back, but it sounded a lot better after it did the Steelers game. So we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit of Nick Bosa. I mean, Nick Bosa is the real deal. If for those who what's going on, Nick? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, bro. For those who know, I've listened to Niner Faithful Radio for a while. You know, I said Bosa's going to be great when he's on the field. It's just going to be getting him on the field. But I mean, man, that was he literally dominated that game. I'm in a personal text group, and what we were saying is literally, I just said takeaways from the game at Levi's. The deal is real. Kyle Shanahan is in the zone, and Jimmy's the truth. I mean, yes, he didn't have the best statistical game, but I'm not worried about stats. When you see Robbie Gould miss 3 field goals, well, okay, missed 2 field goals, one was blocked, but we could have scored 40. And what I think gets missed in a blowout game is we kind of fell apart a little bit in the fourth quarter. Of course, Nick Bosa straight up is a beast. I mean, we're going to go ahead and just get it out of the way right now, since it's pretty obvious. This week's George Kittle Kittle Corn MVP of the week is Nick Bosa. 2 sacks, a forced fumble, a fumble recovery, and 5 quarterback hits. And what a lot of people don't realize is the pick by Richard Sherman. It was Bosa that was applying pressure to Mayfield, and it was almost like the Buccaneers game. And I think what you saw is what the Buccaneers game could have been if we didn't, struggle and have those turnovers and everything like that. But big point of emphasis to me this week that impressed me most about this win is I was looking into how the team came out. How the team came out, were they prepared? Were they ready to go at the start of the game? I mean, not only were we ready to go, but I mean, you can't start off much better than literally scoring a first play from scrimmage. I mean, you can't go back. By the way, shout out to everybody who gave me the Niner headphone. Look at that. That's pretty awesome. I got the Niner headphones. But so you literally can't start. Um, I apologize to everybody. I know that we said that we were going to make Niner Faithful Radio on Tuesday so I could get everything. But unfortunately, this game is on Monday night. So we won't have everything available right now. But it was 280 yards passing. I was trying to find it exactly, but I remembered 280 yards passing. I mean, that was the most, 280 yards rushing. That's the most that they said on the Niner postgame show. I don't know how much of this is true, but they said that is the most rushing yards the Niners have had in a game since 1959. Literally, we have more rushing yards than we have had in 60 years. I'll go ahead and look up the exact date. Maybe we'll do that for this date in Niner history. We might be able to find a game that that happened, but I'll go ahead and look through that. I'll make a little mental note. But yeah, so today it's just, I mean, excuse me if I get a little bit emotional in this episode because my football that I hadn't done in 29 years since I was 4 years old. So I literally don't remember. I watched the game, of course, for this week's episode of This Day in Niner History, but I literally don't remember when we went 4-0. I mean, I remember in '98 going 3-0, but I don't remember in '90 going 4-0. So this was really cool. Also, before I get out, I promised I would do this. Not Nick from Nothing But Niners, but Nick that works for the Niners, that's in charge of the gold mine. Thank you, bruh. The gold mine that the Niners are doing now is awesome. It was amazing. We had the best time of our life. I got a picture with Ricky Waters that I will be sharing on my personal Facebook page as well as Niner Faithful Radio, his Facebook page and Twitter and all that. But we got to go on the field. It was amazing. It was a great time. We got Niner sunglasses that, by the way, we will be giving away at a later date. Maybe this week's weekly poll. It's not going to be a weekly poll so much this week, but we'll discuss that later. But yeah, big shout out to Nick. Thank you so much. The gold mine is cracking. If y'all can get in there, it's an opportunity you don't want to miss. It was amazing. I had the time of my life. Now, to go over Jimmy's stats real quick, let me go ahead and pull him up. But he did struggle. I don't want to say struggle, but he didn't have the best first half. But I'm going to pull up his stats right now. It's not individual stats, of course. 92 first downs. Let me see. Yeah, it's not giving me individual stats, of course. Let's click on the box score. But yeah, so I mean, he with me the Jimmy, it's I think Adam and Adam of course brought it up, but I think we were a little too enthusiastic with saying Jimmy Garoppolo was 1,000 yards this year. I think it's pretty clear he's not going to get to that much. But I mean, if we win, does it really matter? But I mean, this is another interesting thing I wanted to get to. This is literally all of Cleveland's drives yesterday. And this goes to show you how dominant we were. Okay. The first drive, 4 plays, punt. Second drive, 1 play, interception. Third drive, 3 play, 3 and out, punt. Next drive, 5 plays, fumble. Next drive, 10 plays. That's when they got their field goal. And 14-3, you thought maybe it could change. Where I thought the game really changed was the second drive. Because when we went on the second drive to get that pick, when K1 picked up that ball, that's where I think the game really changed. But yeah, that was the interception. That was the longest drive as far as plays and yardage all game. And we were able to come up with a turnover, which was key. And then offensively, to be able to get a touchdown, not a field goal, but a touchdown, that really changed the course of the game, made it 21-3. They come out, 3 plays, punt, missed field goal by us. That missed field goals were a killer. And then they took the knee. It was 21-3. Halftime, it came out, touchdown, 4 plays, punt for them. They came up with the blocked field goal. 3 plays, punt, 3 plays, punt, and end of fourth quarter. And that was literally the whole entire game for them. Okay, so we're not gonna have super duper moderator Kim today. She's at least with us live today. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and messaging her now. Um, but so I mean, to watch the game, watch, listen, where's the box score? To watch the game unfold the way it did, and us just to, I don't want to say a complete game because we did fall apart lightweight in the fourth quarter. But I mean, comparatively now, let's comparatively speak, because this game came up with a lot of hype with the quarterbacks. Literally, Cleveland's longest pass of the game was literally made by Odell Beckham Jr. But Baker Mayfield, 8 of 22 for 100 yards, 22 yards. Comparatively speaking to Jimmy Garoppolo, being 20 of 29 for 181 yards and 2 touchdowns. Key is no picks. So, um, that was the key. Sorry about that, y'all. That was the key to us being able to come out with the victory, was our defensive performance. I mean, what more can we really say? Now, Jimmy is handling his business. And I mean, is he going to be the next Tom Brady and, break NFL passing yards and all that? Not at this moment. Eventually, he probably will get there. I'm not saying all-time leader of NFL history passing yards, but he'll get there where he'll be up there. I believe that with Shanahan and Jimmy together. Also, really cool note to kind of go off in a little bit of a tangent because I'm stalling trying to find stats. Um, a little bit of a tangent. I have what I think should be the Faithful Then, Faithful Now banner that shows um, Dennis Erickson with Tim Rattay, and it says Faithful Then, and then it shows Jimmy G. Cool with Kyle Shanahan and says Faithful Now. And I thought that was very appropriate. Like, if you weren't there rocking with us, don't be rocking with us. But yeah, so also this is where I believe Matt Breida is our best running back, but he's not going to be the bell cow. But I mean, listen to this. Now his stats did get padded by the 83-yard touchdown. But Matt Breida, 11 carries, 114 yards, and 1 touchdown. Tevin Coleman, 16 carries, 97 yards, 1 touchdown. And Raheem Mostert added 7 for 34. So, I mean, that right there, Kittle ran it once for 18 yards. Receiving, Matt Breida, 3 for 15 yards and 1 touchdown. I'll take 5 yards a clip for Matt Breida all day, every day. I mean, I don't find it very hard to do it. Oh, hey Kim, how you doing? Good to see you. So you decided to pop in for a minute. Okay, that's very good, very good. So I think overall is remain humble. We aren't quite fully there where we can put together a full game yet. But if we could be 4-0 without playing a perfect game, or well, no, you'll never play a perfect game, but a full four, then imagine when we do. And on a little personal note, it feels good to be able to stand here after the 0-9, not in faithful 1-9. All the years. It's good to see my fellow faithful listeners and fellow faithful fans of the Niners that we are. And you don't want to know how many 4-0 chance I started at yesterday's game. But we're going to go ahead and keep this week's episode short. Before we get out of here today, of course, I want to remind you results before we get out of here. I asked who was the biggest surprise so far, Eric Armstead or Killer Witherspoon. And it was funny because Twitter and Facebook were almost 50-50 on exactly what it was. But Twitter got 18% or 28% Eric percent a Killer Witherspoon, and Facebook was pretty much the same 29% Eric Armstead, 71% a Killer Witherspoon. But before we get out of here today, I would like to remind everybody to shop Niner Faithful Radio Shop for officially licensed gear from Shop 40 Shop.com, Fanatics.com, Target.com, eBay, and much more. Visit NinerFaithfulRadio.com/shop or like us on Facebook at Niner Faithful Radio Shop. Join our Patreon's rewards program. $1 a month, you can get special perks like joining me on a segment of Niner Faithful Radio, 10% off of Niner Faithful Radio Shop, and much, much more. Go ahead and visit patreon.com/Niner Faithful Radio for more details. Niner Faithful Radio is now on YouTube. We're trying to monetize our channel, so to help out, we decided to let one lucky subscriber not only win a ticket to a Niner game, but also invite to the best tailgate in the league, Empire Row, and get a ticket to the Niner Museum. But by the way, I was able to go out. Shout out to my Niner brother Felix, my 408 brother. But we were able to go to the museum yesterday, courtesy of the Niners, and got to see the brand new TO statue. Awesome. Look, all you got to do is subscribe to Niner Faithful Radio, and the winner will be announced as soon as we hit 4,200 watch minutes and 1,200 subscribers. Go to seatgiant.com and use the promo code Niner Faithful Radio, all one word, and save on all theater, concert, ticket purchases, as well as help out the show. That website again is seatgiant.com. Participate in our weekly polls for prizes. Each week on Facebook and Twitter, we have weekly poll questions. All you have to do to win is vote and like the page. To all you NFL football loving fans out there who don't want to see a page where the page administrators are all in your Facebook feed dancing and showing your man boobs, then come to NFL Savage Zone. Go ahead and just go to Facebook, hit that search button, and type in NFL Savage Zone and give that page a thumbs up. If you're watching on YouTube today, please make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss a single video. And also give that video a thumbs up and comment and let us know what you thought about the video. If you're listening to us on as a podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play Music, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spreaker, Blueberry, TuneIn, or Castbox, please subscribe and rate and review. It really helps out the show. So we shall see you next week, next Tuesday, same bat time, same bat channel. Also, make sure to check us out on Saturday for This Day Niner History. I shall see y'all next week, same bat time, same bat channel. Till then, faith, love, and happiness. Go Niners. Oh, I got you, Kim. I'm going to go ahead and send you the link.